everybody, and welcome back from the Maniac Guy up here in Maine. So it's been a few videos since we've done a shooting video, so I decided to go ahead and put a shooting video together. This is one of my rifles that I recently just repainted in kind of my own twist on a winter camo. So this is a Thompson Center Compass rifle. I've got a Surefire flash hider on it, so it's the three-prong design. And if you guys are interested in the paint job or anything like that, I've done a few videos on painting now, so just kind of scroll back through those. This is one of my favorite rifles as far as coyote environment, and that's why the flash hider, because this is kind of a rig to be shooting at night when you want minimal flash to kind of booger up your vision when you're shooting at coyotes. So, which is, you know, we have a night hunting season for coyotes up here in Maine. So anyway, check the bolt. Life is good there. So yes, this rifle is chambered in 22-250. We're going to be going outside here in a few minutes. I'm not going to take very long talking about the rifle, but we'll take a little while. We're going to be shooting some of this Hornady ammunition here. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time talking about the ammo, just because I'll probably do a segue on different, or this will segue into different videos I do on actual different kinds of ammo, but this is what we're going to be shooting today. So she's cooking. This is a fast round, the 22-250. For those of you who don't know, it's like a 308 neck down to a 223 or 5.56. So we're shooting a 55 grain slug, or 50 grain in this case, from basically a neck down 308 casing. So these are cooking at, what's that say? At the muzzle, 3,800 feet per second. Sorry, it's a little blurry. I'm holding it myself, so I'll have my cameraman on me when I'm shooting, but today, or shooting this, not this. But for right now, this is what we got. We're going to put some rounds downrange just to show you guys cycling and things like that. And we're going to be shooting this stuff. We'll see what it does to a couple cans of jalapenos, thing of flour here. But anyway, more about and we'll show you guys a little bit of accuracy testing. So this is a good round for a long range, or mid to long range. But anyway, we'll get into that on another video. So yes, this is the Thompson Center Compass in 22-250. It's got kind of your Mauser style 3-position safety, so all the way back, locks the bolt and the trigger halfway up. I don't know if you just heard that. It's kind of a positive click. Now you can actually cycle the bolt to take out a round you don't want in there or something, but it's still not going to fire. And then all the way forward. And again, we triple, quadruple verified. Magazines down here. So it's just your typical push the button, drop the mag out. It's kind of a rotary style magazine. A little bit reminiscent of like a 1022 from Ruger kind of thing. So it's pretty smooth cycling, and then once that safety is all the way forward, it's got a very nice clean trigger break on this firearm. So like this gun a lot. It's not like an Accu trigger or anything like that. It's your pretty standard trigger, but they've done a good job with this. I say Thompson Center, Smith & Wesson, for those of you who don't know. Thompson's actually owned by Smith & Wesson. So this is your bolt release right here. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Probably not. Pardon me for a second, guys. There we go. So bolt release right there to pull the bolt out. And this is what the bolt looks like on these. It's a 3-lug kind of design. And the bolt head just kind of rotates down into place, giving it a really solid lockup. This is a budget line of rifle. There we go. This is a budget line of rifle, by the way. So the Thompson Center Compass is going to be on point with like your Savage Axis's and your Remington 783s and your Mossberg Patriots, which, by the way, I've got and have shot all those except for the Remington 783. I'm a big Remington fan, but I'm more of a Remington 700 fan. One of these days, though, I will get my hands on a 783 and let you guys know what I think. So that's what's going on with the Thompson Center Compass. I can tell you I've been shooting this gun. I've had this gun for a few years now, and I've been very, very happy with it. I've had it out to about 300 yards. And this is stock, man. I haven't really done anything to it. This is how I bought the gun. I mounted the scope and just a old Simmons I had kicking around. I actually didn't even buy a scope for it. And but I put rings and scope base is on, and that's pretty much it other than the flash hider, which, by the way, this does come with a threaded barrel from the factory. It's a 1/2 by 28 inch TPI on the threads, so it'll take any standard 5.56 thread. And again, the bullet that you're firing is a 223 caliber, 5.56 millimeter. So the diameters will work out for you there. Bipod, of course, which this kind of rifle I think is almost mandatory. It's a free floated barrel. Just lends itself to really good accuracy. It's pillar bedding, so you got a couple of aluminum pillars in here that the action's actually bedded to. Trying to think if there's anything else you guys should know about this gun right off the top of my head as I'm sitting here in my dining room area and talking to you about my rifle. That's all that really comes to mind. I'll mention something else if I think about it when I'm out shooting. And if you guys have any questions about it, feel free to post in the comments, and I'll do everything I can to answer those questions. All right, well, I guess I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Out back doing some shooting. Okay, so I did think of something on the way out as we were leaving the house to come out and do this shooting. 5R rifling is another big feature of this rifle, so I can do another video expounding on that a little bit if you want. It's just basically a slightly different type of rifling that instead of having your typical lands and grooves with a certain measurable amount of twist, it's got kind of micro grooves, so to say. There's a lot more of them, and they're shallower and they're tighter, so the more surface area is the theory is covered on the projectile as it's going down the barrel and it's traveled. So it gives you, the idea is probably a gun that's easier to clean and also gives you more stable on its path of trajectory for the projectile. So feel free to comment if you have any questions on that. And but this does, the Thompson Center Compasses do come standard with the 5R rifling. So all right, well, let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop 3 rounds on the body silhouette, show you guys a little bit accuracy capabilities of the rifle. All right. We'll go down and take a look at that, but I can tell you from where I'm sitting right now, I can see that was pretty much one jagged hole. We're not too far away. We're actually only about 40 yards away. This is just kind of for demonstration purposes to show you guys what this rifle is and the accuracy that it's capable of. So, all right, let's see what it does to those cans of jalapenos and a thing of flour. We'll put rounds down range as fast as we can, and let's do it. And go and hunt. All right, guys. Holy cow. Woo, smells spicy up here from those jalapenos. So, as you can see, cans of jalapenos ended up way over there. Here, I'll go grab one of the cans here. So, very destructive round. Almost 4,000 feet per second. Or, yeah, 3,800, so almost 4,000 feet per second. Does some damage. Look at that. A couple of jalapenos actually survived. Smells good. So, get my cameraman to come up here a little bit. We got the flour down there. So this was our shot group. There are 3 shots there. And as I say, this is an extremely accurate rifle. So that's actually keyholed all 3 rounds into the same one jagged hole. So, all right, so the Thompson Center Compass rifle. Great firearm, a lot of fun to shoot, super accurate, very destructive, a lot of fun. So, all right, guys. Well, as always, thanks so much for joining, and until next time, have a good one.